Get some words of encouragement from the crowd. Now what Stephen really wants to do is make sure he's in the crowd of that area over here somewhere. Preferably, you'll look at that.
Oh,
got on the one out in front. And comes up with the 8. That's Stephen Lacey.
So we've completed now the first string of this 2-string affair, and we'll be back to start the second in just a moment. Candlepin Bowling Championships, we've completed 1 string. Bill Cornelius is in 4th place right now. Our leadoff bowler fired a 101 in the first string. That is well below his average of 125, and you have to expect, Bruce, that he'll come on strong in the second string.
Billy Cornelius, an excellent bowler. The thing you have to keep in mind, we've said it before, and we're going to say it again now, you only have to come to second to get to that second round and the beginning of that skins format. And Bill Cornelius, is only 12 pins behind Steve Lacey, who holds down that second spot. And that's what he's got to think about right now. Bill might try to catch the nose of that, at least the end of that piece of wood at the front there. Gets it there, but we'll have to pick up the 9. Cornelius finishing with a couple of spares in 9 and 10. He goes to the other side now. Oh.
Bad luck continues for Bill.
Yeah, that's tough when you're punching like that. A shot on the right-hand side. That's what he's got to do. Just bear down and just continue to try and pin, and the breaks will come. He comes up with another 9. Bernie Murphy up now. He's the bowler at 106 after the first string, holding down 3rd spot right now. And he trails Steve Lacey by just 7 pins for that all-important second placing. Oh, boy. That one piece of wood ganged up on those 3 pins that were standing and took them out in a hurry. Now a lone 7-pin. Clear shot. But it's not on his good side. He's a left-handed bowler, and he makes it good. Normally, a right-handed bowler likes to play the 7-pin. Left-handed bowler, if he has a single pin, would like it to be the 10. Now, if we're talking about the 7 and 10, of course. If we're talking about any pin, they'd like to see the 1. It's closer. Bernie Murphy with the spare.
Hey, gets the 1 to go.
Does so.
By the 3, and now he's got the 4, 7, and 8.
This is an interesting shot. He's got a piece of wood, as you can see, straight on here. He's got this piece of wood here. He's got to get something around here and try and turn that wood back in, twist it and turn it to take out the 3. Just has to turn that piece of wood to the left somewhat. Well, he can see on the left-hand side, I guess, that something we couldn't see. Looked like from our angle he was blocked there, Paul, but he had room to get through. And certainly made the right call. That's the one we were talking about before.
Bernie Murphy, 27, 7 over after 2 frames of the second string, and that brings up Wayne Stackhouse. And a very impressive 125. 10 pins above his average in this first string.
Wayne got very hot in the middle going. He had a spare in the 3rd, strike in the 4th, a strike in the 6th, a strike in the 7th, and a spare in the 8th. Produced that 125.
I get a feeling he's going to spare this one up as cold as it is, and he does.
You're psychic. Or, I guess you just know the talents of Wayne Stackhouse.
So Wayne's open on the mark as he goes to the left-hand approach. With that big wind-up, counts himself 9.
Well, he's got a clean shot at the 10 pin to try and spare this up. This guy's bowling real well.
And he's got
it right on. Boy, are they excited in Sussex, New Brunswick right now. This guy is really bowling up a storm.
He's the hottest bowler here today. Steve Lacey comes up now to work on improving his score. He's in second place. Finished the first string with a total of 113.
Actually, if you assume 2 10s for Stephen Lacey right now, he and Bernie Murphy would be tied because Bernie had the mark with 7 out. No, actually, Bernie's a little bit better than that. Actually, they are tied. Good battle for second place going on right now. Stephen Lacey picks up the 9. Mel O'Leary handling the duties on the big board here, keeping the score, and Bob Kinsman, our lob line judge today. Bob, well known in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Very involved with he and his wife Pauline, the YBC program. And an excellent bowler in his own right. Stephen Lacey working up in the lanes, comes up with an 8 there. Stephen Lacey falters a little bit. Bernie Murphy comes on in the opening 2 frames. That tightens things up a little bit. In fact, it vaults Bernie Murphy into the lead by 3 pins over Steve Lacey for second place. Bill Cornelius. Here's a guy that has been close but no cigar. Got a chance right now with the 1, the 2, and the 4. Bill says, I've made this shot 1,000 times, and I could do it right now. Oh, 2 flush on the front. Makes his 10, though, pinning well.
So Bill Cornelius now at 139. After 13 frames, working on the 14th.
Oh,
and he gets
the big strike. That's the one Billy's been looking for a while, and he found it there. And we'll see it again. Big backswing. Gets everything into this one. Great form. Look at this. Bang. Perfect hit. And the pins didn't have a chance. Well, let's see what Bernie Murphy can do here.
Bernie with a 133 total after 12 frames. Our leader still Wayne Stack.
Bernie hits well there, but gets a tough split with the 3, 6, and 10 on the right-hand side and the 4 on the left. He's going to have to try and split this here and chip that 3 over on the 4 and let the ball take 6 here and the 10 in behind. Let's see what happens.
Hey,
yeah, great shot. That's exactly the way he played it. And that was a tough shot. And he made it real good. So Bernie Murphy goes now to the other side. A couple of spares for Bernie through the first 3 frames in the second string. On the mark, count 7. And he gets another excellent chance with the 3, 6, 10. Part of the right-hand side. Give it a shot.
And here it is, and he's got it. For his 10, Bernie Murphy, 54 through 4 frames.